Howard says buy my game.
What you doing there, buddy?
Oh, I'm writing my Christmas list to Santa.
Aren't you a little old to be writing a Christmas list to Santa?
Aren't you a little bit young to be riding my dick this fucking hard?
What the fuck are you even
Hey,
writing?
buddy, fuck off! Fuck
Oh,
off!
shit. Oh, shit.
Off. Alright, now that asshole's gone. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is a ridiculously special... fucking... It's a Christmas special, dickhead. Alright, for this Christmas special, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 games of this year and my top 5 most anticipated of next year. Very Christmassy, I know. So let's just jump into the top 5 of 2017. Ooh.
Wow!
Look at this fucking game. It's chaotic, it is bright, and it's something truly wonderful to behold. It's a really fun JRPG, which really refines the Persona formula. I played Persona 3 and 4, and let me tell you, this is a huge step up in pretty much every regard. Instead of completely random dungeons, what you've got instead is actually handcrafted levels. And there's a random dungeon in the game, and it continuously expands, but that's a bit beside the point because the main meat of the game is played in these well-defined, handmade dungeons with a bunch of puzzles and gimmicks. There's something very enjoyable about knowing that somebody put their time and effort into creating the experience rather than just the random generation from a computer. I've put about 100 hours into this game, and I'm still not sure that I'm close to beating it yet. That's partially because sometimes I just lay around and listen to the fucking music. That I could just be an idiot though, and I might just be taking longer to play than normal people, but there's a lot of hours in there for paying $60 for it, so it's definitely worth it. Speaking of the music, it ranges from absolutely haunting to really upbeat and just fucking intense and out there. It's really fucking cool to listen to, and there's not a single track that really feels out of place. Also, if you need a waifu and a dating sim, this game is a dating sim in part. So if you're a lonely piece of shit, if you're lonely and nobody loves you and nobody cares about you and everything in life,
The world is not as it should be.
okay, so we were talking about 2D girls. Let's talk about 2B girls. In all honesty, Nier Autofellatio is one of the very few games to ever make me cry. It looks like a regular over-the-top, insane platinum hack and slash with just some RPG elements thrown in. But that is incredibly deceptive. It is a very story-driven game, and the gameplay is just there to help facilitate it. Some androids go out to kill some robots. Why do they do this? What makes an android different than a robot? What makes an android different than a human?
What makes life worth living? What makes your love real? What would you do for somebody you love? Are you really even you? Why are we born? Why do we die? What the fuck is the point? Do androids have souls? Can androids learn how to be human? Can a human learn how to be human? Should you even want to be a human? Can we even be trusted?
Is it okay to fuck an android? Can androids even fuck? The answer is yes, according to Yoko Taro, so don't worry about that last part. If you need a big titty goth GF and are looking for a game that would leave an incredible emotional scar on you, then I would recommend picking this game up. I'd pick up the PS4 version though, because the PC port is broken as fuck. Nintendo can make a real fucking good game when they actually want to do it. Mario Odyssey feels like the perfect progression into the next era of Mario games. The controls are fluid, the game has tons of content, the colors are bright and fun, and the story doesn't pretend to be anything other than what it is, and because of this, the game is an absolute joy to play. At no point in time did I think, wow, I really wish this game did X instead of Y, because everything just worked intuitively from the start. It's a very fun and wholesome experience, and is a truly polished game. If you're looking for a good game for the bimbo bitch, I would definitely pick this up. Cuckhead. I'm not gonna lie, I only played versus King Dice with one of my roommates, and yet somehow this game manages to impress me more than the vast majority of other things that have come out this year. The 30s cartoon looks, the fluid gameplay, and the unique boss design, along with the overall attention to even the smallest detail, is absolutely endearing and easily one of the most memorable games I have played in many, many years. DOS 2, or Divinity Original Sin 2, is easily in my top 5 favorite games of all time. I played the first Original Sin and I loved it, so naturally, I expected something similar from the second game. However, it absolutely destroyed every single one of my expectations by just miles. It surpasses the original game in every way. It's an absolute must-play as far as I'm concerned, and in a few years, people are going to be calling it a classic. Larian Studios has created the best RPG to be released in the past 10 years, and I would highly recommend picking this game up as soon as possible. It's worth every fucking penny. Alright, we're gonna go mail this letter to Santa. Don't need to see my return address. But yeah, well, let's go. Come on, guy. I love Monster Hunter, but playing on a handheld is borderline torture. The small screen, the blurry graphics, and the ever-present creeping feeling that arthritis is slowly but surely setting into my fucking hands drained the enjoyment from the experience for me. This is not to say that I didn't spend about a quadrillion hours in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, but they were very painful hours. Monster Hunter World is coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Because of this, it alleviates all of the problems I just mentioned. Full-size controllers are incredibly comfy to hold, you can play on as big of a screen as you want to, and regardless of how poorly the consoles perform, even then it will still look about 100 times clearer than it ever did on the 3DS. I love the 3DS. I'm not bashing the 3DS. I have nothing against the 3DS, but motherfucker. This is not a game that belongs on a tiny handheld. I'm not gonna pre-order this one, not only because I try not to pre-order too many games after a certain experience. I also don't quite trust Japanese PC ports after what happened with Nier Automata especially. There's a demo on the PS4 right now, so I would definitely recommend go in and play that. If you have a PS4, if you're on an Xbox, you can go fuck yourself, I'm sorry, and if you're on a PC, you can also go fuck yourself. Just the way Sony's dick crumbles. It's the way the dick crumbles. I was watching the Nintendo Switch presentation thinking, wow, this is the dumbest fucking idea I've ever heard. Where's my GameCube 2? Make a normal console, Nintendo, please. Just a box that plays fucking video games. Holy shit, how hard is that? Stop giving us this bullshit! And as I was about to say, fuck this, and go do something else productive with my time, Soutrages walks on stage. Motherfucker don't say shit except, I am excited to develop for the Nintendo Switch! And that's not what he sounds like, that's just about as close as I can do to a Japanese accent. And then they put up a picture of Travis motherfucking Touchdown. I could literally feel the money exit my bank account and go into Nintendo's pocket. There's no gameplay out, there's only a very poorly mixed trailer, but even then, I am way more hyped than I should be. Soutrages may not make AAA polished games, but he makes something with so much heart, soul, and unapologetic chaos that it's easy to look past the flaws and get sucked off. I love Dragon Ball Xenoverse. It let me feel like I was actually in the show, and I got to live out a childhood dream of being a real Super Saiyan legend. However, this is not to say that I mistake Dragon Ball Xenoverse for a good video game. It's kind of like a toy box in terms of difficulty, where you are going to beat the ever-loving fuck out of everybody, regardless of what you're doing. The combo system is not very deep, and you can generally just spam and get through most of the encounters with no problem. It's basically like being a little kid with your own original character who is Goku times 4 and no one can beat him. However, Dragon Ball FighterZ is actually a real fucking fighting game, and it looks just like the anime. So even though I suck at fighting games, I'm really looking forward to sucking at this one. The first Kirby game I ever played was Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. My grandpa bought it for me and my little brother, and we played the ever-loving shit out of that game. To this day, it's still one of my most treasured possessions. My grandpa is gone now, but the memories contained in that tiny little cartridge never failed to take me back to a time when I was but a wee lad, a time when my grandpa was still around, and a time before everything started moving so fast for me. Needless to say, Kirby holds a very special place in my heart, so it was very strange when this game managed to fly under my radar. Vorby All-Star Allies looks like it's kind of similar to Return to Dreamland, more so than the older titles. But even though it's going to be easy, I know that its art style is going to be fun and bright and endearing, and I'm going to pick it up nonetheless. This game is from the makers of Skullgirls. It's lit. Holy shit. The demo's out is it's something else. It's very strange, but very enjoyable. It's an RPG fighting game too, so that's probably why it's weird. I said this game's gonna be lit as fuck, but it's probably also going to be very hard to gain any sort of mastery over it. It's already very evident that the combo system is going to be deep and force you to seriously think about what you're doing rather than relying on the same 1 or 2 attacks to kill an enemy. Keep an eye on this game if you like Project X Zone or fighting games in general, or RPGs akin to Xenogears and Paper Mario. Those are my top 5 games from this year and my top 5 for hopefully next year. Hopefully next year will be a good fucking year for games just like 2017 was, because I think we got a lot of good shit in 2017, and hopefully we can double down on that good shit in 2018. Hey everybody, thank you for watching my Christmas special. I know it wasn't really a Christmas special per se, it was just a couple of fucking top 5 lists in no particular order. However, I really do appreciate you watching nonetheless, and I would really like to...
Hey Sean, you got a letter.
Alright, hold that. Fucking shit. The fuck is this shit? Oh, I've been naughty. Yeah, sure. That's some fucking bullshit right there. Hand me my fucking phone. We got a phone call to make.
Ho ho ho! You've reached the North Pole!
What's up, you stupid bitch? I bet you thought I couldn't find you.
Who is this?
Who the fuck do you think it is?
Oh, this is Mr. Soutrages, isn't it? What do you want?
Well, what do you think? I want to be taken off the naughty list because I haven't done anything wrong. What are you talking about?
Are you aware of what you sent on your letter to me?
Well, yes, I'm aware of what it says. I'm the one who wrote it. Do you think I can't read?
Well, let me remind you. A big titty goth GF. I can't do that. That's a person. That's prostitution. It's illegal. The truth about 9/11, that's not even a 3-inch winter reduction. What does that mean? And is this loss? No, I am not taking you off the naughty list.
Okay. So you say that, right? But how about you be about that life instead of talking about it?
Oh, I know when you've been sleeping, and I know when you're awake.
Oh, yeah, of course. Up in the North Pole, not doing a damn thing, just like always, and you want to sit here talking shit. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh, I don't know about that. And I also know when you're jaywalking across the road like a jackass.
You ain't gonna do...
2 hours later.
What's up, everybody? Rita Coolest Soutrages here. At it again, bleeding out on the pavement. Santa is about that life. Holy fuck. But yeah, that's a lot of blood. Oh my god. I really appreciate everything y'all have done for me this year. I know I've really only been making real YouTube videos for about 5 months, but I really appreciate all of your support. Oh god, I'm fucking dying. I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate every single comment y'all leave on my videos. I even appreciate the mean ones, because at least I'm interesting enough to be mean to, right? I love and appreciate all of you, and I wouldn't change any of this. Even though I'm a small YouTuber, I'm really looking to continue this insane growth into next year. So this is, like I said, my Christmas and New Year's special, so there's only going to be a couple more uploads between now and the end of the year, but I really hope all of you have a wonderful Christmas, a happy Hanukkah, an adjective and the word Kwanzaa and whatever Muslims celebrate. And if you're not celebrating anything, I hope you're at least happy during this time. And have a happy new year too, because hopefully next year is going to be better than this one for all of us. Thank you so much, and I'll catch y'all around.
Hey there, Sean. What you doing?
I'm not even in costume. What the fuck? God damn it. Fuck off, boy.
Oh shit! Oh.
Whew, I fell. Holy shit. I fell with a sword out.
Fucking guys.
Now that would be... Who can recall the most wonderful reindeer of all?
What you doing there, buddy?
And who can recall the most magical reindeer of all? Reindeer.
What you doing there?
What do you mean die?
Food dye.
Oh, food dye? Okay, there we go. Holy shit. Thank you for telling me before I put the fucking ketchup in my mouth.
Taylor, turn
Are you
the,
recording?
never mind.
Maybe.
You just better be prepared, because if
Behind the
if you
scenes.
spit that shit out of your mouth, it's gonna dye your shirt and everything.
I mean,
As long as you're prepared for it.
yep.
Are you recording?
Yeah, it's behind the scenes.
What's up?
It's Cloud Santa.
Turn the light on. Shut the door and turn the light on.
No.